Good morning. Cuddly is trying to survive. Cuddly is quite healthy. She's strong. She has an eye issue, but I believe she can see. Cuddly gives birth to disabled kittens. This is what her former pet parent told me. Cuddly lives in our building. The lady who would foster her told me that. She and her sons. So they have requested me if I can spay Cuddly first. And my former boss had given me rupees 2,000. And that's still there with me. And he may give some more money for spaying and neutering. What is spaying? What is neutering? When I use this term with someone else, she didn't understand. Then I explained to her, spaying and neutering is a surgery so that cats do not go on having babies. If Cuddly is not spayed, she will mate with another male cat and have kittens, and they will be born blind and suffer the same kind of painful death. There are many misconceptions that spaying and neutering is a vulgar operation, and I am encouraging vulgarity and depravity. No. In India, we are talking a lot about controlling human overpopulation. And when cats mate, there is an overpopulation and not strange sound and not much food to feed them. I am repeatedly told by many people who live here, don't you dare feed the cats. And I explain to them, how would you like if you starved? And they fight with me. When a cat gets pregnant and feeds kittens milk, the cat needs more nutrition. That is why I need to buy more food. Please note that I am asking money for spaying and neutering now. If you want to donate for food, you can. But I am paying what I can, though the situation for me is not good. It's more urgent that we spay, neuter, and vaccinate cats. We all know the importance of vaccinations. I'm not talking to anti-vaxxers now. I don't want to argue with them. Vaccines in childhood, later in life, can stop so many diseases. It makes a healthier pet. And the cats need to be vaccinated against rabies. When Mashi, the lady who cooks and cleans for me full time, returns, with her help, I want to take Cuddly for spaying. I do think I'll get most of the money for Cuddly, and I want to take Cuddly to a good place, and I liked what I saw at the Progressive Pet Clinic. It's very easy to tell me, why don't you take them to Mumbai? What if I tell someone in Mumbai, why don't you take them to Vasai? Do they know the distance? How difficult it is to commute on a Virar local, or how expensive it is to take a vehicle and travel there and visit the cat every day. And I am not in the best of health that I can travel so far every day. So please try to walk in my shoes and understand. It's very easy to say don't hospitalize the cats. I know some place which charges 1,000. I've never heard of such a low sum for neutering or spaying a cat. These clinics may be doing a good job for several cats, and many of them may be healthy, but I feel that Progressive Pet Clinic is on par with a good international veterinary hospital. I love my cats and I want to admit them during the surgery so that they can heal completely instead of taking them home right after the surgery. Think what you would do to your own expensive pet, and their life is just as much as valuable. Once we spay Cuddly, I believe that blind kittens won't be born anymore. I am not equipped to take care of blind and disabled kittens. I am not saying that someone who is disabled has a lower status than someone who is able. I have mild disabilities. So that's not what I think. But I believe when you're giving birth, you need to be sure that you can give your offspring a good life and upbringing. And I don't know how to take care of blind kittens. People don't want to adopt them. So it's very easy to say, why don't all cats go for adoption? And I want to ask the person who's insisted on adoption, why don't you get the cat inside your home? And there was someone who said, it's completely ruthless to spay or neuter cats. They better be adopted. No, I can't. That doesn't mean other people cannot. It's if you were a powerful and strong woman, then people would adopt. See, I don't have a huge social network, and even if I did, cat adoption is difficult. So I would suggest spay and neuter cats, vaccinate them. Why couldn't he try to get the cats adopted? So please do not give me this adoption excuse. Or another excuse, do you want to totally nullify cats from this world, make their population zero? That is the same stupid argument that many people give when we talk about overpopulation in India. Okay, overpopulation came down a little and many people screamed, soon India's population will be zero or drastically negative. That hasn't happened as yet. That hasn't happened. And then there are these arguments that, which is true by the way. It's absolutely true that most of the resources, आज कुछ कचरा नहीं है अंजलिका पापा, thank you. Sorry, this is how I multitask. And then there is another argument that I've forgotten. Yes, about inequality of resources, that certain people hold a lot of money, and even if they have many children, they lead a happy life. They exploit their workers and they do other illegal means or unethical means so that they always have the money. I'm not saying that every rich person is like this, but yes, that happens. Some people have a lot and other people just have to scramble for breadcrumbs. I heard this term on a woke channel, woke feminist on Instagram or someone. No, not woke feminist. I can't remember. Yeah. Okay. So that's true. But having said that, should the poor people get poorer? Because it's very difficult to fight capitalism. Believe me, it's difficult. I wish for a socialist society, and by capitalism, I mean evil capitalism. So, as we don't have a good world, we will go on fighting against capitalists who exploit people, and that's not easy. That'll take many generations or maybe never happen. But let us control our population. Overpopulation, not making it zero. So again, cats, it's overpopulation. So please, people want to donate for food, for medicines, that's okay. But I'm not asking for food right now. It's more important to spay and neuter them. And I have to go on buying more food, and conflicts increase. So please try to understand why spaying and neutering is good. If done from a good place, then the cat will survive and will be happy. And I have been told to teach cats not to mate, but I can't teach cats not to have sex. They are animals. Then when there's inbreeding, I explain to people that, see, humans don't go in for incest, but cats don't understand after a while who is their brother, who is their father. Then they told me that you must be doing similar things in your personal life. So if you set a good example, they will not have sex within their family. I don't know. I mean, how can they even think such trash about me? Yes, I am 47, I'm not married, but I'm not so desperate that I'll go on having incest. Yeah, so please, spay, neuter. Please, 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 donate. And if you cannot donate, then please subscribe to this channel, give the thumbs up, like. Please, please, my earnest request. Yes, I know that I'm not always happy and talking very gently, but I need to be a bit firm about this.